It's not even his character to do that. So
I think that's what a lot of people are missing right there. Like that dog. If that was Iverson, you think Iverson?
You think it's like a dog missing conversation?
Man, that's a dog in you right there. Like, don't get it.
If Anthony Edwards would have got with it, he would have been talking, right? He would have been talking crazy.
He would have said some shit. You would have been like, "Oh."
But I don't think that's a dog thing. I think that's just character.
Bro. That's a dog, right? And that's
just
the dog
character
speaking out inside of that specific character trait. Only dogs would do some shit like that. Now, I ain't saying Jayson Tatum ain't a dog. World class athlete. Yeah. Like I said, all that. Biggest contract, then could be arguably the best player in the NBA right now. Yeah. Right?
Finally got his chip.
Could be in that argument. I'm not disregarding.
Finally got that chip, so he gets that chip off his shoulder. People saying, "Oh, you ain't never won no ring."
Right.
So
he got one, or they've been to.
That was his one.
That was the one.
He been to two finals. He lost to the Warriors. Their first finals they went to.
But if you him and you that dude, you never let nobody step on that. You know, you never let nobody misconstrue that. You don't let nobody forget that. Now, this is where somebody else will say, "Well, your talents will speak for itself."
Or at the same time,
speak for Jayson Tatum,
it can speak to your character that you're not like lashing out, saying something wild about Kerr or whatever in that moment. Yeah. You just being humble and accepting for what it is. Because the next game he started.
Yeah. I think he could have been a dog respectfully. Not saying that he had to get out of pocket with it. Yeah. But again, I'm going to remind y'all.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And I think that's what separates the world-class athletes and the legends. You know, he still got another 10 years before we even talk about a legend or, So I think ultimately though, like that's what separate, like that shit, letting that shit be known.
But even with that,
it's like, unacceptable.
I guess LeBron would probably be a bad example because people kind of like say he ain't got that dog in it, which I don't necessarily agree with.
No, I think he do.
For his first half of his career, he was very professional, said the right things, humble. Took the whenever they lost, he took it on his back. He was one of them type of guys. It wasn't until maybe the last 5 to 7 years where he had got all the accolades, was getting all the stats and shit to where he really started popping his shit a little bit. Like he was really voicing how he was and how he felt, and like showing that, I guess, voicing that dog like you say they should do. So I think maybe this is saying the time for Tatum to voice it like that, because he's still early in his career.
I ain't got no problem with that.
If he goes on like in the next 10 years, win a couple more rings, get a more accolade, get an MVP,
he can
then it's like that. Now I can flex my muscle a little bit because y'all see my resume.
But that's also what I'm saying too. I think that he has proven enough to be able to let his nuts hang. You know what I'm saying? I think he there. I think it's at the uttermost, it's unacceptable for him to get 0 minutes.